Difficult deliberations lie ahead of us in the coming days, Merkel told reporters on arrival for a fresh round of exploratory talks. But I still think we can tie the ends together if we try and work hard. Failure to forge a coalition would likely result in a new election that could see more gains for the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, which surged into parliament last month. SPD leader Martin Schulz ruled out any prospect of resuming the outgoing Grand Coalition if Merkel failed to reach agreement with the Greens and FDP. The would-be allies agreed during Friday's talks on the need to relieve the financial burden on families, increase child care options and combat child poverty, negotiators said. They also agreed to support Germany's role in NATO and other multilateral organizations, to strengthen cooperation with France and to maintain good relations with Russia. Negotiators agreed to be nicer to each other, FDP deputy leader Wolfgang Kubicki told reporters, adding, "I'm willing to try, but everyone has to play along." The parties will now spend the weekend distilling their priorities before Merkel meets the other party leaders on Monday. "We have all the many ingredients on the table. Now we have to combine them all into a tasty dough," said Michael Kellner, a top Greens negotiator. Fellow Greens negotiator Jürgen Trittin struck a less conciliatory tone, telling ARD television that, after 10 days of debate on 12 topics, the parties still haven't even managed to agree on what we disagree about. FDP leader Christian Lindner put the odds of a coalition being formed at 50-50. Greens foreign policy expert Omid Nouripour said the talks might fail altogether. Merkel has said she expects a stable government before Christmas, but senior conservatives close to her say it may take until next year for a new government to be formed. Horst Seehofer, embattled head of the CSU, sister party to Merkel's CDU, said he was encouraged by very constructive, trustworthy discussions among party leaders in recent days. He urged negotiators to stop airing their conflicts in public. "We can hit the reset button and hope that things change in the next few days," he said. Seehofer came under fire from his party's youth wing for cancelling a speech to the group, which has called for a more youthful image ahead of Bavarian regional elections next year. Hans Reichhardt, head of the CSU youth group, suggested the move could exacerbate debate about Seehofer's future after sharp losses in the September 24 election. Seehofer had urged party members to put off debating the leadership until later this month, arguing that it could weaken his negotiating position in the coalition talks.